you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of April 4th through the 6th, 2025. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. All right, so you have the overall energy as the Queen of Cups. You have the Keeper of Secrets, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Five of Wands, High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. All right, so your weekend is just kind of like easygoing. You might feel like it's uneventful, but at the same time, it's relaxing. It seems too like you're making moves based on intuition. You're allowing your intuition to guide you. I don't know if initially you were trying to restrict yourself or follow some sort of rules, but I kind of feel like you are like, let me just do me. Let me do what I feel is best. And so that's what you're doing. Kind of feels like you're also just trying to be receptive. You're trying to allow yourself to hear or feel what other people feel. Maybe you are very empathetic this weekend, able to put yourself in someone else's shoes. You also might be listening to other people's stories, or watching someone else's life. Like I feel like you want to feel things. Maybe you feel like you've been detached, or you've been disconnected, and I don't know, I just kind of feel like you want to get back to your nature. You're like, this is my nature. Let me be in tune with who I am and what I do. Now I feel like as you allow yourself to be guided by your intuition, you still might get distracted, maybe by other people's opinions about what you should be doing, or maybe it could be your own doubts that kind of creep in, or maybe just get distracted. But I feel like you're going to breathe and then center again. Center on yourself. It really seems like you're trying to channel something. You're trying to channel, you're channeling. Maybe you're calling on ancestors, or maybe you're just trying to tap into the universe. Maybe you intentionally want to activate your psychic abilities or see if you have any. I really feel like you are playing around with your intuition. You might be using like those Zenner cards, or that Zenner app where, you try to, I think that's how you say it. I think that's the name of it. Where you try to, picture the shape of something before it comes out. Whether you're seeing wavy lines or a square or a circle, I feel like you're trying to align yourself with a higher knowledge. Now, there also could be someone that you have some telepathy with. Maybe you're trying to connect with that person. I feel like there is something blocking you. Something comes in the way. Something about your ego. Your ego keeps getting in the way of something. You might find yourself becoming frustrated with some sort of process. And then I also feel like there's frustrations because you're in the dark about something. And you're like, I wish I had more answers, or I wish I had more clarity. But you're going to have to find your way out of this situation on your own. You know, you don't get any information. All the information is already instilled within you. And I feel like that's what you're having to rely on. Even if you're like driving somewhere and your GPS goes out and you're like, I've been using GPS. I don't know how to get there without it. And so you just kind of just start driving around intuitively. And then before you know it, you find whatever you're looking for. I feel like there's also just like a lot of traffic happening as well. Or it seems like something is intentionally trying to delay you from going somewhere. And it could be, protection. Maybe you are being protected. Maybe if you had arrived someplace, a few minutes earlier or 2 minutes later, it could really affect something that's happening. Maybe you miss an accident by 2 seconds, so I don't know, maybe something is like for your protection as to why you feel like you can't move or navigate through traffic like you want to. Now this spiritually, it looks like spiritual traffic, like things just keep trying to get in the way of you focusing or concentrating on something. You might be dreaming about certain people or just receiving messages in your dreams. People also could be coming to you for dream interpretations, or coming to you for answers because you do have some sort of ability or gift, or you just be knowing stuff. Maybe people are playing around like, let me ask so and so because they just be knowing. And maybe you do, you have some sort of ability. I feel like you're also just enjoying like a lot of quiet time. You might be sitting outdoors. You might literally go on a boat ride, but I feel like you're going to have time to get some reading done, take naps, just relax in general. Now, it's also possible that you might hear from some people that you've been thinking about. You can almost, like you can just feel, or you already knew somebody was about to call you or stop by because you just felt it. In regards to a love connection, there could be something going on with an earth sign or an air sign or maybe another water sign. You could have multiple people competing for you, or maybe it's just challenging because there's more than one person that you're attracted to. If you're in a relationship, I don't know, it just seems like maybe other people could be a problem. Like, stepping over boundaries or giving their opinion when they're not asked. Yeah. But something's going on where I feel like you're wanting clarity or answers. And there's also the energy of you needing to trust the process of something that's going on in your life. Ooh, one more. Yeah, it's definitely better for you to just trust your own guidance or intuition. You can listen to people, but at the end of the day, you're like, okay, what am I feeling though? What do I feel like I need to do? And I feel like that's going to guide you to your truth. Seems like you're surrounded by a lot of people. You also might be studying people for whatever reason. Maybe you work for market research. Maybe you are a writer or filmmaker and you're studying people's behaviors. I just kind of feel like you're looking at all these different people. And I keep getting the image too of somebody like sitting on a bus and just like observing. Even if like you have a car, it's just like, I'm going to get on a bus today just so I can think or just so I can look at people. Something feels like a vacation or a mini vacation. If you're already on vacation, especially like in a tropical place, I feel like it's going to rain for a few days. Any important decisions you're needing to make, something feels frustrating because like I said, maybe you want to ask other people's opinions and you're like, ugh, but this person, they're all saying something different. If you read your own cards, I feel like it's going to be very difficult for you over the weekend. Like something just keeps blocking your intuition. There could be, subtle confrontation too with authoritative figures or in regards to following instructions or rules. There could also be some sort of legal matters that you're needing to take care of or documents that require your signature. You might be frustrated with having to follow the law or some sort of rule or restriction. Another thing I see happening is you being easily distracted by certain thoughts. So let's say you're trying not to, especially more so like you're trying not to think about love. You're like, I don't want to think about love. I want to focus on my career. I want to focus on blah, blah, blah. And it's just like love might just still keep intruding your thoughts. Or maybe you're wondering what someone in particular is up to, or, it just seems like something in regards to emotions and feelings keep distracting you. There could be some literal sorcery going on. There is a possibility that someone is trying to get your attention using love spells. That is a possibility. Or if you're in a relationship, somebody could be trying to break you up, whether it's your ex or your friend or your partner's ex. Either you don't fully trust an earth sign or they don't fully trust you. And one of you is having a hard time letting go or moving on from the other person. Somebody is still stuck. It could be that you're emotionally unavailable because, you're still subconsciously holding on to this person, or maybe they are having a hard time letting you go. Again, in regards to something metaphysical, somebody might be trying to invade your space, this time through remote viewing. Some information is being hidden from you, and I feel like you're trying to find out what it is. Somebody's gatekeeping something. Like you want to know, how did they do this or how did they do that? But I feel like somebody is covering up that information or concealing it. Also, either you are keeping a secret from a friend or they're keeping a secret from you. All right, let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have second chakra, Archangel Ariel, man holding a heart, action, overall energy, sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So like I said, it does seem like you are trying to use some sort of psychic abilities or higher knowledge. Or you're trying to tap in with the divine. Now also, you could be trying to psychically figure out like lottery numbers or anything that deals with getting money. Maybe you're like, okay, how can I see those numbers? So yeah, you might be trying to channel into higher knowledge for that. Now also, I feel like your intuition is like, or something is inspiring you. Something has you feeling stimulated. You might have some sort of sexual and spiritual attraction to someone. Yeah, I'm seeing some sort of chemistry. It also could be that someone is contemplating pursuing you romantically. Maybe their intuition is telling them that this is what they need to do. Yeah. Either you are getting ready to pursue someone or someone's getting ready to pursue you. If it's not about a love situation, for some of you, it's still about pursuing your dreams. Or it's something that you're wanting to do. You're like, okay, that's it. I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm going after it. Or I've done all the mental manifestation I can. Let me take some action towards what I want. Again, I feel like somebody is kind of using like telepathy or something to get someone excited or attracted to them. Just in general, someone might be tapping into some other form of law of attraction. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.